So as many of you are aware, the Marathon Slam server has been out for around 3 days now. There's a lot of things being talked about the game. I have a lot of things to show you guys and a lot of thoughts about this game. So first, let's start off with the UI. First things first, I want to say the intro for your character is pretty neat and awesome. Each character has a different animation, definitely adding to this game's uniqueness. This is going to be where you customize your loadout and see what guns, ammo, buffs, or stats you're going to be loading in with. As you see to the left of the character, you can see the current stats you have, the character name at the top. You can see the stat and read what it does. For example, heat capacity. The more you have, the more actions you'll be able to do, like sliding uses heat, running, and jumping. So if you have more heat capacity, you'll be able to do more of those actions before needing to cool down. Next is the character selection. This is where you're going to see all the character stats, abilities, and pick which one you would like to use. Currently, there are 7 characters at launch. I'm sure there will be more playable characters. Right now, I'm using Vandal. She's pretty awesome for mobility. Anyways, the stats and traits of each character will be on the right of the screen. You can read up on those and see which one piques your interest. Majority, if not all, the characters are pretty unique in their own way. There are healers, mobility, recon, and more. Here's the other side of the inventory with what you're currently equipped with. You can see your guns, ammo, and health items you currently have. There are shields, cores, and implants. They pretty much give buffs to your character. There are a couple of cores in the game that increase healing speed, heat capacity, and more. For the equipment, you can have ammo crates, smoke grenades. As for implants, you can see I have a couple. They increase a lot of stats like self-repair, hardware, and ping duration. Yes, your pings have duration, kind of a bummer, but it's a Bungie game. Nothing's perfect. Moving on. This is the vault. You're going to be spending a lot of time here perfecting your loadout for what run you're trying to go for. Every time you play a match and collect things, you're either going to get valuables that automatically sell for credits in the game, more on that later, or you're most likely going to get ammo and different guns and consumables when you extract successfully. They all end up going here into your vault to use whenever you equip them into your next loadout. There's backpacks that can increase your space in game, so don't worry about that. With different rarities too, like gray, green, purple, you can add your implants, cores, and equipment here as well, and transfer how much ammo you're gonna bring into your next round. I personally take maybe 2 stacks of each ammo type. There are currently only 3 ammo types in the game: energy, medium, and everything that you put into your character in here is what you're gonna drop in with in game. So make sure you double check yourself, because if you die, you will lose everything. This is the armory. Here you can get sponsor kits. They're like pre-made loadouts that if you extract with them, you're gonna increase rep whichever faction the kit is related to. When buying anything in here, it will automatically go into your vault. Also, there are faction vendors here. You can buy guns, backpack, grenades, smoke grenades, and other useful things you would want in your runs. The credits are used here. Also, credits are used to upgrade faction skills. Getting credits is easy. You get them from randomly in boxes in game, or from completing faction bounties, and like from previously mentioned, from valuables collected in game. Moving on, this is the factions tab. There are currently 6 factions in the game. I'm unsure if Bungie will add any more after release. Inside the faction tab, each faction is going to be the same concept. It gives you contracts to complete with rewards like credits, backpacks, or other items. Some contracts require you to go to different maps, or do certain things, or kill a certain amount of people. Here's the next place credits are used. From previously mentioned, you can upgrade skills here. I'm sure there are permanent upgrades. You can upgrade looting speed, unlock better gun versions, more credit values. So for example, getting more credits for certain things and obtaining keys, upgrading looting speed. That's also one of the first things you upgrade when you finish the first contract, but I recommend maxing it out. Looting speed is important, especially in intense situations. And lastly, it feels like it's been a while, but so far it's only 5 minutes of the video. This is the codex. You can do challenges and earn banners like cosmetics, items, and skins, profile icons, and weapon skins. Think of it as like a mastery type of thing. The challenges are not really hard, they're more simple, like for things like using grenades or healing items, or even reaching a certain amount of level in a season. Once you start to load up into your first game, there's going to be 3 maps. Majority of them will be locked. You only have the first one. I'm sure there'll be more maps after the game drops and updates to come, but I've only really played 2 of the maps, Dire Marsh and the first one. The third one, I haven't really tested it out yet. Okay, now here comes my opinion. By the way, this was all footage from my Twitch stream, so if you want to go follow me over there, check me out maybe sometime. I'll have it linked down below. But as a longtime fan of Destiny, Halo, ever since I was a kid, I grew up with Bungie pretty much. Like, I've always played their games. I'm not gonna like glaze over the game. This is gonna be an honest, truthful fucking review, okay? Because I do have some things that I do like and things that I like despise of this game. It's kind of like a love hate relationship. But the first thing I'm gonna say is, wow, man, the art style for this game is they really went out, bro. They really did go out. I see why they fucking pushed out Eververse shit in Destiny for the past, I don't know, fucking 2 years or some shit, and not enough content. Anyways, my fault. Little pissed about that, but the art style is really amazing. Like it has this like sort of smoothness feel to it. Like there's areas in the game. There's like tubes in the ground that lead to passageways to buildings. Like it looks like the world is like I can't explain it. Like the tubes were made like by the ground, if that makes sense. It looks like underneath all the grass and all the lushness, it's plastic. It's smooth plastic. It's like fake and not real at the same time. It's kind of hard to explain. It looks AI generated in a way, but not in a bad way, in like kind of a good way. I don't think I've ever admired an atmosphere as beautiful as, I don't want to say beautiful, but as good looking as this game since Elden Ring dropped. Elden Ring still is the most beautiful atmosphere, beautiful world I've ever seen in any game. It's still one of the most prettiest I've ever seen. The buildings for this game almost like continue the same art style. They have this smoothness to it. This like, how do I explain it? Like plasticky feeling of like you can shoot a bullet at it and it'll just break off a chunk of it. If that makes sense. It's kind of confusing, but it just feels really smooth and like I can't explain it. I really can't explain it. Like smooth and AI generated. The colors are, they pop. They're colorful. They're colors. I don't know what you want me to say about colors, but they're pretty cool. They match well with the theme of marathon, and they really stand out. Especially that lime green. I fucking hate that color. I hate lime green. I really do. But the looting aspect is, uh, I know you have to upgrade your looting. I know that's one of the main factors, but I just hate like loading into a loot container and just having to wait for the items to appear so I could grab them. Um, at first when I like saw that, I thought my computer was just slow, but no, that's just a part of the game. The looting is kind of pretty slow, but the gunplay feels really fucking nice. Like that gun, the unique gun look, like the sights, the same art style, the same smooth as AI generated. The iron sights for I think one of the guns, it's an AR, but it's one of the guns. The iron sights look so cool. It's like a has two two sides, and like in the middle it has like a pillar coming up with a red dot, and it looks so smooth. But the aim down sights is looking a little slow. I'm unsure if there's an attachment to make that faster, but I kind of don't really like that. It kind of gives it a realistic feeling to it, but to game, I don't want it to be realistic. Like I want it to be fun, you know. This game kind of has like a futuristic vibe to it, cyberpunk in a way, cyberpunk kind of vibe. It's like a really slow, beautiful game. Well, the art style, like the loading screens are fucking gorgeous, bro. Holy shit. I can envision myself slow falling into a pool of water while trying to recreate one of these loading screens. That's what it feels like. Loading screens feel like someone falling into a pool of water slowly, just majestically falling down to the bottom with like some majestic ass music in the background. But yeah, the art style is pretty fucking awesome in this game. But the abilities, I haven't seen all of them. I've seen a couple, like the medic's abilities. It's pretty cool. When you get knocked, he can like throw something at you, kind of like how Lifeline used to work in Apex before she got reworked. She like, I think it's still in the game. but like she gets spawns a little drone around you and like automatically reses while the lifeline can defend. That's kind of what the one of the medic's abilities is. And also there's like he has a little drone that he can shoot at anyone and it'll heal them automatically. That's also pretty neat ability. For a Vandal, she has this little ball thing, Kamehameha, like Goku type shit you can throw. I mean, it's alright. I wouldn't say it's the most useful. I think she could have a better ability, but her main ability, the heat consumption thing, like you can have more heat, you manage your heat better. I think that's really cool. It actually does really make a big impact in the play style for her, cause she's like a mobility type character. If you pop that, you can slide it like four more times without before needing to cool down. That's cool. It's really cool. I like using her. You guys should use her. Let me know in the comments if you guys fuck with her. Anyways, the UI. Oh my god, the fucking UI. It's cool. Yeah, the UI is pretty cool, but Jesus, when I first played this game, that shit was so fucking confusing. Who the fuck thought up this UI, okay? It's cool, but it's confusing. And also, it reminds me of Cyberpunk. The UI literally reminds me of Cyberpunk. I don't know if it's the same or like close to it, but go look at Cyberpunk's UI. It's like the same futuristic type of feeling. But I feel like they could have made a better UI, in my opinion. Um, but UI, you get used to it the more you play. Yeah, most definitely. But there's still some things that are kind of iffy about the UI, especially that main menu before loading in. What I just explained earlier. It's just like I think the most confusing part about the game. Anyway, moving on. There's a bug in the game, like your mouse doesn't load in, and you have to like re-close your game and reopen it. I got that the first time I loaded up into the fucking game. That shit was so fucking annoying. Do you know how annoying it is loading up a Bungie game and the first thing you encounter is a fucking bug? It's a common issue with Bungie. It really is. It's really annoying. Like, who didn't test this shit? I mean, I know it's like it's not the full release and stuff, but like, fuck, it is so annoying to run into that glitch first playing it. I thought my fucking like game or my mouse was like broken, or if it was supposed to be like that, but the game was fucking broken. I'm just stupid. All right, Bungie, fix your fucking game. Stop putting shit in the Ever Restore in Destiny 2. Hopefully after this marathon launch drop though, they start actually focusing on Destiny 2. They fucking delayed Shadow and Order for this, bro. So it's better be good. And also the enemies in the game, the tanks, the high value targets, the common enemies, they're pretty cool. They can fuck you up if you don't know what you're doing or if you don't have a squad. Like, I've gotten fucked up by these enemies so many times, especially the high value targets. He completely wiped my squad, and like, I don't know, he completely fucking wiped all of us. And like, he's tanky. Like, my bullets felt like fucking pillows when compared to his bullets. Like, he was shooting fucking balazos, boom, boom, boom at us and fucking knocking us one by one. Like, oh, that motherfucker's down. That motherfucker's down. Yo, rest me, rest me. Like, dude, his bullets hit fucking hard. That is crazy. Nerf that motherfucker. Nerf his damage at least, or his HP. Like, he's fucking tanky and hits hard. But I heard that they're releasing more enemies when the game drops. So I'm pretty excited about that. More enemy variety. It's pretty cool. Always good to see that. And I think the vault storage. Yeah, the vault storage is bullshit. 160 vault storage, really? This is an extraction shooter game. You're gonna be getting a bunch of loot. How are you not gonna give more space? Like, I understand that they're just testing stuff to see how it is now, but dude, really? 160 fucking vault storage, and like some of the things they take up more than one square, right? So like the backpacks, they be taking up like what, 10 storage. Like, bruh, give more storage, bro, please. Unless there's a way to increase the storage that I don't know about, then someone let me know. All right, please. But dude, 160 storage, that's not fucking good. They need to bump that shit up, release or sometime in the future, because people are gonna be complaining about that. I already see people complaining about that shit. Moving on, the quests, man. The contracts. They're not bad, but please give an indication of where to fucking go, dude. For the love of God. There's countless amount of times where I've been confused, don't know where to go. It tells you where to go, like go here, go to the intersection, go here. Okay, yeah, I go there, I go there. But what the fuck am I looking for? Sometimes it says a terminal. We get there, I look for the terminal. It's about 500 fucking terminals that you can't use. Please, when you get near the area, add an indication of where to go specifically. In some missions, they have that, and some they don't. Why? Just add it to all of them, please. It'll make the game much easier and have much less frustration. Now, moving on to squad wiping. I'm gonna show some footage of me squad wiping. It's not really a squad wiping, more like a duo wipe, but it's so satisfying. The gunplay, the shooting, it's satisfying. The sliding is so satisfying. LMGs in this game, I think, are my favorite types of guns to use because just doom 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 doom. You gotta shoot forever. You don't have to reload until like 100 shots shot, bro. Like that made no fucking sense, but it really like it's satisfying using an LMG. And for the let me see. I'm trying to think what else. The the teammates, yeah. I low-key get matched with fucking bots. Like bots, bro. My teammates don't know what the fuck to do or what the fuck they're doing. I mean, it just came out. Everyone wants to try it, right? Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows what to expect. But it's the third day, and I'm getting noobs in my game. I'm getting more noobs on my team than fucking random enemies. I'm getting destroyed by these random enemies while my teammates are over here in fucking La La Land stroking their fucking pickles to whatever the fuck they're doing. It's kind of annoying, but again, the game is only out for 3 days and it's not even a full release. It's a test demo, so you can't really complain too much there. But hopefully they do something about that. I don't really think it's Bungie's fault. More of a skill issue than anything. But the loading screens, I already said, but like when you load into the game, once the loading screen's over, it's like that red pixely thing. Those transitions are super fucking clean, super clean. The credit system. I don't know how I feel about the credit system. Um, it kind of has instinctive, and wow, I can't talk, but instinctive to like chase valuables, chase those credits to get more upgrades. I think that's a really cool system. Yeah, that's a really cool system. One thing I hope they don't add is a battle pass. For the love of God, please don't add a battle pass. Another thing is we need. I mean, how's the phrase go? The last thing we need is another game with another battle pass, right? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. The codex system, do little mini challenges to earn skins and stuff. That is a step in the right direction from buying lame ass cosmetics, right? That's a cool system. It makes you want to play the game. It makes you want to do these challenges to earn banners, skins, or weapon skins, profile icons. It's really cool. I always love when games do that. I think the First Descendants does that, but we don't talk about that game. Everyone that plays the game's a gooner now. But let me see. The cooldown system for sprinting and running. I mean, you can upgrade it, but it's gotta be some bullshit, bro. I sprint once. I mean, I slide once, and my heat is already like about to be maxed out. That's kind of bullshit. Let's say you're in a gunfight, right? Tense gunfight. Boom, your teammate's knocked. Boom, IG green fire is knocked, right? You slide to get away, like to cover. You have like no heat left to jump or to run. Like you just gotta walk and just shoot like a noob. it's kind of I don't really like it. I don't really like it. Maybe I just need to upgrade my heat more, but I don't really like it. I'm kind of mixed about this game. I mean, I do see the game as worth 40 bucks. Yeah, that's a good price point. Maybe 30. If it was 60, this was definitely not worth 60 bucks, I promise you. But 40, it's a good price point. The backpack system, I'm not too sure how I feel about that either. I don't really play extraction shooters. It's not really my thing, so I'm not in the extraction shooter knowledge in that genre of games. But this game so far is pretty cool. I heard Arc Raiders, I think, is an extraction shooter game. Arc Raiders is pretty cool. I've heard a lot of people say it's good. I might play it out on the channel. Who knows? Stick around, but this game in general, overall, I'd say it's 60-50, leaning more towards the good side. I haven't really encountered too much bugs besides that one bug of the stupid mouse glitching out. But the factions as well. 6 factions. I'm assuming they're like just story kind of things. Yeah, kind of like story quests a little bit. Um, they're pretty neat, you know. I think if it will launch without factions, this game would be pretty bland and boring. Cause like, what are you gonna do for the extraction? Just fuck around, extract, get stuff, and extract. Like that's boring. The factions and contracts do make it interesting and fun, and an incentive to chase something. Um, what else can I say about this game? I think my opinions are low-key pretty. Some of them are pretty valid, but kind of can't really make an opinion about a game. I'm more of a playing the game and enjoying it rather than talking about the game and making a video on my opinions about it, if that makes sense. Um, One thing I could say about the game that uh hope changes, or will hope they do, is maybe add, I don't know, because it's an extraction shooter. I was gonna say add another game mode, but it's an extraction shooter. You launch, extract, and that stuff. I'd say losing your stuff is pretty annoying at times, but that's just the extraction shooter. Just gotta get good skill issue, you know. Um, the extraction itself, it's actually pretty quick and easy. I will say some guarded extractions, if you don't not properly prepared, you will get fucking destroyed. Enemies in this game will fucking mop your shit. Like, no shit, they will destroy your ass real quick. Um, Let me think. The maps are pretty cool. Yeah, they feel really big. Um, Getting around the map is a little slow, but that's expected. I'd say that's expected. Um, the characters, they're pretty cool. They're unique, you know. They're awesome, especially the skins that they have. They on the Vandal, she has like cut off legs like on the side kind of makes me a little uncomfortable, but that's fine, you know. Overall, I'd say this game is worth the 40 bucks, but if you can buy it on sale, I'd say maybe it's worth like 30, around there. 40 bucks is a little pushing it, but yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I might be buying it, who knows. Still kind of iffy, but the game is pretty cool. It's pretty nice, pretty chill. Está chido. But yeah, that concludes this video. I will say it is worth it. See you guys in the next video. Peace.